Budz, I have a super rare world. Not only do I have an ocean monument right next to my base, but about 100 blocks away, I have another one. But even though it's rare, it's still really ugly. So in today's episode, I am going to be totally transforming this ocean monument. I have a guardian farm here, and I followed a tutorial for this ages ago, and it's like super effective, but I don't want to mess with this at all because knowing me, I will somehow break it. I do have a plan in mind though, but before I get into that, I'm going to need to drain this. Now, I have a rule in my world where I am not allowed to destroy entire biomes for resources, so our first trip is to our sand duper. I let this run while I collected obsidian at these end pillars, and after around 30 minutes, it was time to return home. I honestly don't know how much sand I'm going to need for this project because I have never drained anything, especially nothing this big. I also know that these guardians are going to give us quite a hassle if I'm not invisible, so our next stop is the witch's house, because we're going to need to brew up a bunch of invisibility potions. And I'll be honest, I have never really been one to be super big into brewing, so I started procrastinating making a bunch of these potions. And while I was procrastinating, I decided to revamp the first layer of my bat cave. And I also removed these very old piston doors that I made in like episode 2. And even though I feel like it was a really nice touch to the world and it was super awesome I was using redstone, I'm gonna be honest, hitting these buttons every time to get out of my base was just a headache. So will I miss this? Not really. No more procrastination though, let's start draining this monument. Now that we finished with our sand perimeter, we're gonna go through and make these like little cube boxes with even more sand. Because obviously sponges cannot drain all of this in one go, so we're gonna make them into little like segments. So that way it's a little bit easier for us to actually get all of the water out of there. And this part is the most tedious part of this entire project. It also happens to be the most satisfying, because look at this! And as you could see from the footage, that itself took about 40 minutes, like 2 in-game days, and we're not even close to done. And we're finished placing sand now, so we need to go grab our sponges and now drain, which, oh, it's so fun. Just turning on like a TV show or something and sitting here doing this. Like, this is honestly so relaxing. No more water in this entire area, but we're not quite done because obviously I need to break all of this down for my actual project. now we have to go through and get rid of all of the sand on the outer layer because I'm gonna be replacing it with blue concrete and blue wool because I want to make a massive Elder Guardian right here in the ocean. I have always wanted like a cool like guardian dragon thing on these monuments because the monuments are cool, but awesome dragon looking giant Elder Guardian is even cooler. And this is the point in the project where I'm really regretting making it this big because I am going to have to do this for the next like 4 hours and then I can finally start like actually detailing and actually designing. I don't know who made the Guardian temples so freaking huge or why I felt the need to make it the entire length of it, but here we go! All right, buds, after probably just like 20 hours or so, I say just, that's actually like an insane amount of time, but after a little bit of time and several like mining sessions and live streams and stuff, we have done it. So we're gonna walk down our path here and you can already, you can already see it over there. Oh my God. So we got the Golden Gate Bridge, which is old as hell. It's like one of the first actual like big builds in the world. Let me go to this one actually. You can't really see it, but when you were in F5, oh my God. Look at that. That was such a waste of a minecart. You get going. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I am so proud of this build. And I know that there's going to be someone that's like, hey, that's not actually a good build. It's so blocky. It's so, what are those corners? Ugh, well, that eye is clean. No one can say anything bad about that eye. But, oh, what are those? Those aren't like, they're not symmetrical. And while I agree that, yeah, organics are very, very cool when they're like super like dragon buildy. Like here I am in Mog Swamp's world and this thing is obviously supposed to be like, you know, dude with a trident. He's got a 6-pack over here. You can see like face details and stuff. That's cool, yeah. Obviously we've got this massive spider with the little like, the little like thingies in front. Like that's super cool. I, however, am not cool enough to know how to build like that. And honestly, I'm not sure if I want to build like that. I actually heavily enjoy builds like this, like a little bit more like, I guess Minecrafty, you know? Like we have like very cube-like stuff with some details. I'm so proud of like this also. I have like hidden under here like glowstone, so no mobs can actually spawn on any of this. And of course I have some like lightning rods that I've honeyified so that they can't oxidize and they're on these things. Just so that way no like fire spreads because oh my gosh, if these fins go down, look at the fins, yes! I tried to like make all of these like, I don't really know what to call them. I guess like outer bits. the horns, I guess, of like guardians. I tried to put them where they all were. One thing I am super duper proud of is actually this right here. These little like, this tail, I am like, I don't know how to make like a guardian tail look super, yeah, I have no idea how to make a guardian tail look super good, but I really dig these like little baby fins. I love that one, by the way, just like coming down on that ledge and it goes over and then massive fin. It has been such a blast to work on this. I've never had a project that's like this big and especially something that has like so much like, I guess, additional space to it. Like all of this, I have some like storage down here. I have this little area where I actually want to catch like some dolphins and I want to breed up to get like a blue axolotl in here because I've never got one of those before. And I'm like, well, this spawns in the fish. All of this square is where the guardians can spawn. So this is the only thing remaining from the guardians. We've got a bunch of crap down here, a bunch of prismarine, bunch of random fish. I have no idea what to do with all this fish. So if you guys have like any suggestions, because I'm stacked. I have so much fish. Oh my gosh, but I do want to bring this up in a video. I have put something in the middle here. And these are actually people that donated for my 22nd birthday. So I'm going to go in order actually. So thank you, Fire Rex R3G, Cat Santa Hat, Kinboshi, and Nathan E Gaming. So they all donated during the stream where I was like, I think I was adding the walls up for this, but they get a little special spot of honor for donating during the stream. So thank you guys so much for doing that. It was honestly a blast doing this all on stream with you guys. And I'm so excited for like what I'm gonna put in here. I have no idea, honestly. I think I want like prismarine storage, of course. God, I also need to make a way to get out of here because right now I'm just kind of smashing my face on everything. And on the stream, I put a little 22 here for my 22nd birthday. And we can take a look at this guy. Oh my God. I tried to put like the wool, like blue wool here, like I guess sort of like this was recently in water and stuff like that. So little extra parts like over here, it's like if the Guardian just came up out the water, you'd have a little bit on the top, you'd have a little bit on the sides, a little splashed everywhere. But over here on the tail, you'd have a whole bunch because I mean, it's, you know, in the water, a whole bunch more. Oh my goodness gracious. And to think I have another one right there. If I want to make another one, which I'm certainly not ever going to do. But if I wanted to, I have another one available right here. That looks so much cooler than like that. That looks like absolute trash. So in next episode, I know I gotta work on my city eventually, but that is next on the agenda. I figure, hey, we're already on this. I have a lot of steam. We're rolling through it. I'm gonna finish this. And that includes this build. So we're gonna make it look super nice. And then we can finally get to building our city. But yes, buds, that is going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you all enjoyed as much as I did because, oh my freaking God, this is so amazing and I love it and it's so cool. And as always, buds, remember to join the village today. It's only a click away. And thank you to our members, Aya Lilith, the Happy Treehugger, Kinboshi, and Medulla Vods.